Gary, 2-0 win away to Ballymena today. Just give your thoughts.
Absolutely delighted. I'm exhausted. Said that to the players. I feel like I went through 90 minutes myself there. But listen, there's no beating around the bush. It was a hugely pressurised game, and I thought the players absolutely embraced the pressure and drove into it. And I'm delighted for the group that we got the result.
What was the key factor behind that win there?
I think character. We always speak about the tactical innuendos and stuff in and out of possession, but I think today and from last Saturday, I suppose we've sort of looked for a few home truths and back to basics, for want of a better word. Clean sheets, making good decisions. Yes, we can do better in possession, but it's important that today I feel showed the characteristics of how I want my team to look, and I'm backed up by that, by the staff, and the players delivered, and they got their just rewards for that.
In terms of the first goal, pleasing to see your two wide forwards, one crossing and Salley beating his man to score. Yeah,
the two Adams have been super. Salley came to the club and we thought predominantly as a 9. My assistant coach Michael O'Connor decided to move him out on the right hand side, and it's been a trump card for us over the last sort of 3 weeks. He came on against Dungannon and was superb, and he's got goals in that position now over the last 3 weeks, which is super.
In terms of the second goal, Lee Newell comes on a sub fresh legs and gets the better call and coach. It's a great finish. I mean, he has that sort of type of finish in him, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, we've seen it before, possibly not on a Saturday in the Premiership games, which is always good. We knew what we were going to get from Lee, bringing him into an arena like that. He'll hold the ball up and he'll run channels and he'll do the thankless stuff, and delighted for him that he was able to show his quality there and such a finish.
And well, it wasn't necessarily backs to the wall, but some of the defensive performances through the spine. Barney McKeown, another fantastic game. Liam Bagnall seems to be coming back at his best. Georgie Poynton, 2 very good games in a row. But it was a real team effort there, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, as I say, and I'm sure you're sick hearing me saying, the power of the collective, and that's what it's all about. No individual is any better than the collective, and that's what we're homing in on. And we said, as I said, back to basics, clean sheets. And then we have players that can affect the game the other way. Yes, there could have been more quality within the game, and I'm not standing here saying it was perfect, but when the ball went into the box, we defended it perfectly. We probably read our luck slightly with a couple of missed opportunities from them, but again, I think you create your own luck by how you tackle things and how you work towards things, and I certainly am immensely proud of the group for the effort and endeavour that they showed today.
I suppose it's the only slightly negative point. Obviously, Ryan gets 2 yellow cards and sent off. I mean, what was your take on that?
I think, to be honest, the way the game had gone, I think the second yellow was certainly soft. One of the other reporters said, I think we had 8 yellow cards today, and to be honest, it wasn't a dirty and certainly not a nasty game. So I don't know what else to say about that. The referees have a thankless task, and I'm not suggesting for 1 minute I would like to step in their shoes, but it wasn't a dirty game, and we've got 8 yellow cards and a sending off, so it is what it is.
In terms of that, I mean, I think the referee sets the tone inside 2 minutes. He books Thomas Lockett for his first tackle. Thomas actually did very well to sort of make sure he didn't get a second the rest of the game, but was that sort of tone set early on?
I think it was. To be fair, Thomas probably was a deserving yellow with the tackle, but sometimes you do tend to get away with them early doors, and maybe that was from ourselves, himself and the coaching staff, sort of ramping them up and talking about sort of like setting the tone early, and maybe Tommy just sort of went over the edge slightly, but a really mature performance then from him to survive 80 plus minutes on a booking, because he is that combative type of player, and all credit to him.
Just last couple, in terms of that's the sort of first third, if you like, of the season done and dusted. I mean, how would you sort of gauge it after you played everybody now once?
Well, we're looking down on teams, which is always the intention. If today had have gone poorly, I don't think that we would have been justified in the league position either, but the league table doesn't lie, and as you say, we've played everybody now, and I'm delighted for the group, because we trust and believe in them massively, and they're going to need results to get that belief back into themselves. But that's 2 wins on the bounce, and we look forward to Tuesday night.
Yeah, on Tuesday night, we had a Glavin in the Middlesbrough Cup quarter final. Stephen McDonald, obviously a guy you know pretty well. What way do you look at that game? Obviously, you're coming into another big game on Friday night as well, home to Coleraine. Be changes, I presume.
Yeah, well, listen, we have a hugely competitive squad, and it was our decision to carry that competitiveness through, and it'll be tested. We still have players out. So again, the squad or the pack will be shuffled. Probably not to the extent that if everybody was available it would be, but certainly there'll be opportunities for players to play, and that's probably the most disappointing thing, is not giving players that are good enough, in my opinion, the opportunity to play as much as probably they want.